Teddy, what does the Atlas Foundation that you founded in memory of your dad do now?
We help people that fall through the cracks, people that have nowhere else to go in many instances, whether it's a single mom that may have 3 or 4 children and she needs a handicapped bathroom put into her apartment. She can no longer tend to her 10-year-old child that has muscular dystrophy. She can't handle it anymore physically. And she does not have the means to put that handicapped bathroom in. Insurance doesn't even touch those things. We step in, we do it. Same sort of situation. A family has an invalid child, they need a handicap ramp. We put the handicap ramp up. A family needs to fly out of state to find a treatment program for their child that is not in the area where they are. We fly them out of state and we keep them up in a hotel to see if they're eligible for the program while they're there. We we're there for people that, again, often are left alone, that there is nowhere to be helped. They might go to some organizations, but those organizations don't help with the quality of life things that they need right now. In other words, there's great organizations out there, muscular dystrophy, whether it's the Heart Association, Cancer Association, but what they're doing is their money's going towards the cure, into research. These people right now, they can't wait around for research anymore. They need the wheelchair. They need the ramp. They need the bathroom. They need the medication. So that's where we come in. And we
Teddy,
come
how
in,
did you get started doing this wonderful work?
well, it's been 24 years now. And I started after my father. Obviously, you see the name. It's the Dr. Theodore Atlas Foundation. It was named after him and it was born in his spirit. Where he passed away, I thought we should remember a man like this who lived his life like this. Why? Because of the things, the selfless things he did, not just as a doctor, but as a person who cares about humanity. He founded 2 hospitals on Staten Island. One was Sunnyside Hospital a long time ago, before the Verrazano Bridge. And he founded it for one reason. He wanted people, poorer people, people with less means, to be able to have proper hospital care. And they weren't able to. So he built a hospital. It only had 22 beds, but 22 beds that were filled with people that normally wouldn't get good hospital care. And he he absorbed the cost when it was necessary to absorb the cost to do that. There was no Obamacare, there was no HMOs, there was none of that back in those days. But he was able to take care of his little part of what he thought could be his responsibility. And then, well, the city came along. They said they're going to build a bridge. They put the highway where the hospital was. They bought the hospital, tore it down, and my father built Doctors Hospital with 60 other doctors, but he was the original founder, and for the same reason. So he also did house calls till he was 80 years old for free for people that couldn't get out of the projects, people that couldn't get out of their place to get to a doctor, to get to an emergency room. They might wind up in a clinic that sometimes they didn't get the proper care. And he would go right to their house. And he did it, like I said, till he was 80 years old. I just thought a man who lived his life like that should be remembered. So, no better way to remember him than to start where we started. A foundation in his name, in his spirit, that does house calls.
Teddy, I can see why Investors Bank helps to support your program. You're a wonderful spokesperson for what you're doing, and it is so clearly heartfelt and real. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the support of Investors Bank. They've been tremendous. And more than just writing checks. I gotta be honest with you, more than just writing checks, where they have come to our events and they have shown their care, their true care of how important doing things like this, supporting programs in the communities like ours, is to them. And I'll finish with this. Yeah, we put the ramps up, we put the bathrooms in, we're paid for medication that's not covered by the insurance. But the most important thing we do, and that's what I'm touching on, why I appreciate you guys so much, is sometimes just to show people, in many cases parents, that they're not alone, that somebody cares. That's that's really that's the medicine. That's the secret medicine. That somebody cares. And it makes all the difference in the world. And I know you guys care. And it makes all the difference in the world to me. Thank you.
Teddy Atlas, you're a one in a million. Thank you.
Thank you.